Y'all know Credit Fam, what it do, man? We are back with another episode. EP 11 is on the way. She got DC, check it in.
It's your boy AD, man.
It's your boy Mike, man. We're back here with EP 11.
Yes, a lot we got to talk about, a lot we got to recap on. We got NFL draft that's occurring tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, April 24th.
Y'all.
The 25th tomorrow. We got playoffs occurring. What we got
Right now?
three, not round three, but
Round one.
round one, game three. Let's say it like that. Dan Mahaney, his loss against that guy, that master artist.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
block. You gotta block.
Caught him slipping right
Gotta
there.
carve that chin.
So maybe a couple moves going on in the NFL. Also, today, Higgins asked for a trade along with his teammate Hendrickson.
Free them boys.
So a lot of movement potentially going that may be moving by tomorrow.
5 days ago, I don't know if you know, Brandon, that you said in 6 days it's gonna be fireworks. I don't know if y'all know that.
He's going to Jacksonville. That's what he said.
Oh,
So let's get into it, fellas. Let's start with the draft. All right, 2024 draft. I want to go over the top 10 prospects that I got right here, according to ESPN quoting. Top 10, they have prospects: Caleb Williams from USC, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. from Ohio State, Malik Neighbors from LSU, Joe Alt from Notre Dame, offensive tackle, Jaden Daniels, LSU, quarterback, Drake May, quarterback, North Carolina, Dallas Turner, Alabama, Rome Adons, is it Adons?
I almost let you
Adonze? Sorry if I'm butchering your name, I apologize. Washington, JJ McCarthy from Michigan, QB, and was it Quinyon Mitchell? Or Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo. Alright. What y'all think, Caleb? Yeah, I think Caleb Williams going number 1, 2. Oh, let me go over the first 10 picks. Bears got the number 1 pick, followed by Washington at 2, Patriots at 3, Cardinals 4, Chargers 5, Giants, New York 6, Titans 7, Falcons 8. You got Bears again at 9, and then 10 is Jets.
I think I'm trying to trade up.
Go Jets.
So obviously we got, I'm assuming Chicago gonna pick up.
They got no other choice.
Sassy man.
We're not gonna say that. They got no other choice. This is a new generation. I'm telling you, listen, when you make it in 5 years, when you make your my player in Madden, you're gonna have the option paint nails or no paint nails.
Pink no.
I don't know about paint, but just paint nails.
Definitely.
And 2K too.
Pink polish, really? Pink.
It's on its way. It's on the way. It's on the way. Chicago needs a quarterback, so it's just obvious. If they don't do it, then stranger things are happening.
He's locked in, bro.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
He's done. It's done.
You don't get Keenan Allen for no reason.
Right. Keenan Allen, you don't build that roster and not get a quarterback. So it's happening. Like, I mean, no, we having surprises. He's going number 1. Forget it.
Okay. But do you see Marvin Harrison going to Washington?
Number 2, nah, they need a quarterback. Nah, think about it. And I'm glad you said that.
So where do you think he's going?
They got rid of Sam Howell.
And the drink.
Heineke.
God bless his soul. They need a quarterback, so a quarterback's definitely going number 2 to Washington.
So you got
Drake May.
Jaden Daniels, Drake May, JJ McCarthy. That's in the top 10.
Who's I'm sorry, Jaden McDaniel? I'm taking Jaden McDaniel. Reason being, tougher division, tougher competition he's played. He's the Heisman Trophy winner, right? Yeah. I would take Jaden number 2. And it fits perfectly. You get a dynamic quarterback. I think he'll fit perfectly in Washington. You got weapons in Terry McLaurin, Dotson. Who's the running back? I forgot the running back's name.
Is it Gibson?
It's Gibson and somebody else, Robinson Jr.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't remember because he's really the 50 cent running backs. Man really got shot and then came back and really just started running back. Yeah, he is, bro. He got shot. I think his career was done.
Yeah.
He got robbed and shot and he came back and balled out. So big shout outs to him. Yeah, I think like it's easy for the first 2 picks. They both taking quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I just hope it's in those 2 quarterbacks. Who y'all take? What would y'all say Washington should do at number 2? I'm just curious.
I mean, I agree. I just don't know who will fall underneath their play style. I would say whoever's like the best game manager out of these top 6. Well, top 5 outside of Caleb. So you got Jaden, you got Drake May, you got JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, and then Michael Penix. So like whoever they feel is comfortable running
That offense.
that scheme. It's just me. I'll just have to see what they look like out of all of them. I'm not really too sold on everybody right now. To this top 6, to be honest with you, quarterbacks. I gotta say after their first year.
It's all about fit too. So again, I just feel like any quarterback right now you could put in Washington because they got a decent amount of weapons around him.
I would say Bo. You think Bo has the most? What's the word I'm looking for?
That's the most experience.
Is he like the most experienced, best seasoned out of these 6?
Yeah, I think he'll come into the league with a lot of maturity. He could probably rally the troops faster than a couple guys. A lot of guys, I think, especially rookies coming in, they'll have to do with their talent. I think once the talent shows that you could play in this league, guys respect you. But like the other guys come with that regard and respect that I'm older too.
So would you take this is one more question? Would you take a one and done who played well his 1 year in college, or do you take a 5-year, 6-year guy, senior, super senior
So me, put my GM hat on.
in college?
You know, AD building. It's all about fit, I feel like, in the NFL.
Okay.
So if I have weapons around, I can take that 1 year quarterback because I have enough pieces around him where he's not built to fail. Now, if it's a team where I don't have that many weapons around, talent around, I'm gonna take that super senior
Right.
and put him there because he's older. He can handle that criticism and he can be more mature about it. I hope, but at the end of the day, when I'm just as long as we can consume football, I always just feel like it's about fit.
Yeah.
So I'll always look at that. So it's hard for me. Like the reason I say Jaden McCarthy and Caleb 1 and 2, because even though they're young and they have a little bit of experience, they have enough weapons on both teams that they're going to that I'm gonna find out if he's good or not. Like I wouldn't be mad if Bo goes to a team that's trash. Like I wouldn't be because I feel like all right, he can handle that. He's been around. Been in college for 5 years.
He's had a pretty long career.
Yeah.
Due to COVID and all the extra
So excuse me.
seasons. I think for the number 2 pick, I think Daniels is going to be taken, but I think he's going to be traded. They're saying that he doesn't really want to play for the Commanders in Washington, and it goes to your point, whereas as a young player, he wants to be in more of a win-now situation. So I think Washington will take him number 2. It just depends those other teams that need a quarterback as well, who are they going to swap out? Potentially the Giants call them and say, hey, if you take Jada at number 2, we'll make sure that we secure Drake May at 6, and then we do a swap the same way Eli and Phillip Rivers did. But I do think Daniels is the second most talented after Caleb. McCarthy, I think he could fit in a pro style, but have to be like ready to win right now. If he goes to like New England, I don't think he's going to do anything. He's going to look like Mac Jones, honestly.
He's gonna get exposed.
But I think Daniels, LSU, he played with Neighbors already, who we say is one of the top receivers. So he's proven that he could play with the pro style and in a pro system. So I think he goes number 2, but I think he gets moved somewhere along those lines.
So what do you see? Who do you see? Which team picking up Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Who's number 3?
And also Neighbors, Malik Neighbors. Number 3 is Patriots. Then we got the Cardinals.
They need a lot.
I think
No,
Harrison
Chargers.
is kind of
Chargers.
locked into 4. You said the Cardinals are at 4?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's locked into number 4.
Let's go for
It makes sense. You got Kyler Murray.
Raheem Moore.
You don't really have DeAndre Hopkins left there, so who's their number 1? They really don't have a number 1 like that.
I think
Chargers
Moore.
don't need a wide receiver too. What's up?
Yeah, they need a lot.
They need that.
But Giants.
The Giants?
Speaking of what I've scrolled past on Twitter,
Yeah.
believe it or not, never know, speculative. We pick a quarterback. At number 6, we take one. And that quarterback is Neighbors.
You know what, wide receiver?
Oh, not Neighbors. Sorry. Which one? Penix. Sorry. Quarterback.
Draft Neighbors.
Take Neighbors over Penix.
Right, because next year, draft should go Sanders.
Yeah. I see the case for Penix though.
I can see he's gonna be great. I know that he's gonna get. They put enough dirt in his name. They're trying to lower his stock, but whatever team he's gonna go to, he's gonna be fine.
He'll be ready to play right away too.
Exactly.
They're saying that the Raiders may trade up to get him.
Yeah.
But for the Giants, no, I was gonna say they have a pretty solid position because they could just really spectate outside the top 5 and make that call. You know, because sometimes I think we get too keyed in on the teams that are picking 1, 2, 3, but it be the teams like
the
6 to
middle.
10 that kind of shake it up a bit. The Giants have a chance to do so, and they don't have much to lose. You know, obviously we don't know Daniel Jones, his ACL, if he's recovering in time. They added Drew Lock, but you look at that position, like you said, wide out and QB. Those are the 2 biggest things that should be on the draft board right now.
They're drafting. I'm telling you, obviously, the skill position.
So you going with Neighbors?
Yeah, my plan is this. I hope the Giants are like just have to bring somebody they gotta bring.
Yeah.
this year's already over for me. I
So you wouldn't swing for the fences and go for like a McCarthy remain just to see?
Think about what you just said. They gave a trash dude that's gonna be out. He's gonna be a backup quarterback somewhere in the next few years. They gave him a max contract. You already brought in Drew Lock.
Yeah.
So that's your QB battle right there. No need to bring that third QB.
Shake it up though.
Nah, you're gonna trust me. Shake it up next year when you draft when Shedeur Sanders and the other quarterbacks are there.
So you just banging out another trash year and
It's
3-13.
once they sign Daniel Jones to an extension for 4 years. Yeah, I'm banging on trash years.
Come on, man.
What?
I'm hoping that we get Marvin Harrison.
You hope he falls past Arizona? I don't think he's gonna pass Arizona. I don't think he's gonna pass Arizona. I would love that.
It'd have to be something like on his physical for them to like not take him.
They're taking him number 4.
Yeah, they
Because
take
Kyler needs weapons. They're gonna get him a weapon.
What did they take neighbors?
I wouldn't be surprised. And then we could get Marvin Harrison Jr. But
It's a good debate. I mean, if Harrison falls to number 6, there's no hesitation whatsoever. Like,
we could have had CD, I think, at one point. Or maybe the Dallas drafted him before we
yeah.
did. But I'm just saying. Like,
We just need a big name receiver because obviously Darren Waller's playing games. Sorry to go off script here, but he's playing games. You don't know if he's retiring or not. He's in the news for other reasons, but we need a big play. Like I like the guy that we had last year. What's his name from Tennessee?
Hyatt.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think
him.
he's like a Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
gonna
long
spread the
deep
floor.
threat, and then Slayton is a good number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I like Wandale Robinson too, but we need like a 6'4"
body.
big body that can just we throw it to him at the red zone and he makes a play. So
We'll get more weapons.
or we can go get T Higgins too.
I was about to say that my other take was Giants. Speaking on Giants, we draft quarterback. We're going from Dan Jones or backup Dan Jones. And then we go trade to go get a current wide receiver in the NFL right now between IU.
Okay, the good thing is a lot of options right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
So moving on from that, I want to talk about these potential moves. Trade Hendrickson requesting a trade along with his other teammate Higgins, and then Ayuk maybe on the move. Where do we see these guys ended up? Which team?
Like I said, the Giants could be one for either T. Higgins or I'm just trying to think of teams that need wide receivers.
Chargers.
Chargers as well. But
Chargers should be all over.
what assets do that's what I'm trying to think. What can they give up? Because they already let go a lot of their talent.
Chargers and the Jaguars, I think, for IU.
I don't believe the Jaguars because you got Gabe. Gabe Davis there.
That's not number 1 though.
They gave him the bread and they got Christian Kirk.
Yeah, but IU clears both of those guys.
And also, we speaking about Jay Jettis, maybe on the move too as well.
Jay
Potentially.
Jettis,
We don't know.
potentially. We don't
Yeah,
know.
the Vikings.
Him and
So-
CD up for contract extensions.
I think Higgins and Hendrickson need to realize who they're playing with. It's not personal. It's not nothing against their growth as players.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on the same team as Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, you can't expect to get too much of the money. You just have to understand that. You're not in a big enough market like New York, California.
Right.
You're in Cincinnati. You got to take some sort of pay cut. And I'm not saying they don't deserve the money for their play, but hypothetically speaking, I'm in the same team as a top 5 wide receiver and a top 5 quarterback. They're going to get their money.
The thing is, they're saying, I want to get paid
Yeah.
before I get hurt. That's what I think the argument is. And
I get the guarantee part of the contract.
yes, give me, ensure me that at least I'm going to be taken care of before I get hurt. And unfortunately, they're not doing that. I'm more speculating, but I just believe these guys want what they think they're valued at.
Right.
Or at least come at a respectable amount. And I don't think Cincinnati has met them there because I think they're notorious known for being cheap.
Yes.
You always gonna pay the quarterback.
They eventually fall out with all their top players, AJ Green,
Come on.
Ocho,
Yeah.
Joe Mixon.
They don't wanna pay
has
nobody.
already left.
They don't
That's
wanna-
part of the reason why he left too.
Right. They're only gonna pay the quarterback and that's it. But just think about it. He put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And when Chase went down, they got 2 number 1s, so let's not disrespect. They got 2 number 1s. He's the number 1. They should have traded him to Carolina when they had the chance. They fumbled that.
But from Cincinnati's point of view, they really don't mind. Like Tyler Boyd also left this offseason.
He's still a free agent, right? I think.
No, I think he went to Pittsburgh or something like that.
Okay.
But the point I'm trying to make is between him and Joe Mixon, you kind of know, like I said, if you're on the offensive side of the ball, Chase and Burrow are going to take up much of that contract. So for Higgins, he either got to prove like, all right, let me play a number 2 for a full year under the franchise tag and then prove why.
Though, you don't think he has?
I certainly think he has.
Yeah.
I think the play he made against Jalen Ramsey in the Super Bowl was phenomenal. I think he's a great player, but again, how much do you expect to get paid? Devontae saw what was going on in Green Bay, said, look, I'm out of here.
And got paid.
Got paid, yeah. Rightfully so. Production, not the same though.
Because, Aaron Rodgers compared to Derek Carr.
But that's what I'm saying. So you're leaving Joe Burrow, who's a top 5 quarterback, to go play with.
But the
Who
thing,
are you gonna go play with?
in this case, it's too. Boy, I'm sorry, I hear your point, but that's such a unique situation. Devontae was the only wide receiver.
Yeah.
In this case, Joe Burrow has 2 wide
That's
receivers.
2. Yeah.
So I would have. I've been. To me, Cincinnati could trade T and get assets from that.
Yeah.
And everybody wins. He'll get paid, you get assets.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I just think I don't know what they're trying to make a run, but I think you're souring. This is not going to be healthy for the long run, in my opinion.
But right now, what I'm saying, speaking on Hendrickson, Cincinnati's looking to keep him.
And he says he's not going nowhere. They say he's not
Franchise. I mean, it's a tough game. But
I mean, I would take that. That's guaranteed money.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Every single
He's
dollar.
due to make $15 million this season.
I think
that's average defensive end
That's it.
contract, right?
I
He's
was
above
there.
average though. He's above average.
If I was
He's a
there
dog.
as a
That's all.
player, I ain't saying nothing. No
Yeah.
reports are going out to the media. I'm telling my agent, shut up. Because once I'm in his free agency, don't talk to
Yeah.
me.
I think Higgins is done though. I think he's over it.
Because he's not getting paid, but at the same time, he might get hurt, and then what? So let's say he, unfortunately, ACL or Achilles, his value, and hits rock bottom.
Yeah, he just got to find a destination soon because once the draft hits, it's like everybody's getting their roster together.
Exactly.
You know, I would say New York was a possibility for him, but they got Mike Williams.
Maybe.
The Chargers. I like the Chargers. I think going to play with Herbert would be solid
He
for
should
him.
have pushed to get his agent. His agent should have pushed to get him to Carolina. Why? Think about it. The reason I say that, you don't got to pay the quarterback for the next 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
He
You,
could've-
you're that guy.
He could have got that
You're
money.
the guy.
Yeah. So I would have pushed. You would have got out of there. Easier Division 2.
Right. That's true. Because you look at the range of wide receivers and where they go. You know, someone like Hollywood Brown going to the Chiefs, like that would have been a great position for Higgins, but he wanted more money.
Right.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to go to a bad situation.
Yeah, he's gonna have to like.
He can go to the Patriots.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go to a place to prove that he could be the number 1.
Yeah.
Like we know he can be,
Right.
like from a hypothetical production standpoint.
A young quarterback.
Playing with a bottom 15 quarterback compared to Joe Burrow, and you still put up the same numbers or more.
It'll tell you.
That'll tell you. Yeah.
Like, everybody got to learn to go to the school of D-Hop because he played with.
Well, what about Ayuk though, fellas? I know we've had this discussion in the past about San Francisco. They got the best running back. They got Debo. They got Kittle. You know, in my opinion, I feel like Ayuk leaving is gonna be a bigger impact than people think.
Oh, 100%.
Because X's and O's wise, I think he's the best route runner that they have, and he could get separation from the defender
I agree.
at times when the other, members of the offensive cast are getting shut out. So,
Yeah.
where do y'all see Ayuk potentially pulling up to next year?
Arizona can steal him. I'm just trying to think of a quarterback that can get. Either it's going to be a young quarterback or one of those mid teams. Like
Jacksonville.
Like I said, come to New York.
they got 2 wide receivers already. Bro.
If we pick up a QB in this draft, we go get Ayuk.
Yeah, I don't see the Giants. I agree with that, man.
I'll
The Giants
say-
should
I'll
get
say
something
Ayuk.
in this draft. Either if you
Yep.
don't get a rookie, if you don't get one of these skill positions, either Mario Harrison Jr. or Neighbor, y'all have enough assets. Tell San Fran, hey, how about y'all have Daniel Jones back up Purdy? Well, I'm sorry, it's money. Sorry, that's dumb. They could do something
Yeah.
to get Ayuk there. I'm just trying to think. Arizona, the New York Giants. Who else?
What about Pittsburgh?
But you like
Which
They
one?
have George Pickens.
George Pickens. And
They
you said
traded
Todd Bowles.
Deontay Johnson to the Panthers.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So,
that's he about to get. If he about to get money.
yeah. I think Ayuk on Pittsburgh would be cold.
Yeah, that could work. Who else? Texans is straight. They got Stephon
Texans are
Diggs.
good.
Would you add him? You don't have to pay him till later. So I mean, y'all gonna have money.
Mm.
You just pay Michael Pittman. Would you add him to the other side of Indianapolis?
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't got to pay
Yes.
Richardson to.
Because Richardson, those plays where Richardson breaks down the defense and he needs someone
Right,
to.
he's gonna be open. Oh, not even that. He may be
Go
open
find him.
before he needs to
Yeah.
break the pocket. So the Colts.
Colts would be a good fit. Raiders.
Baltimore.
But
Nah,
they just extended. What's his name?
Nelson Aguilar.
Bateman. Bateman.
They extend Bateman. They
They
still
re-signed Aguilar.
and they still got Flowers, and
Yeah,
I feel like they have another
Big body.
another wide receiver.
They're not likely to though.
I just feel like their big bodies are the
They
type.
better run the Patriots, even though one was really wilding out here.
The
But
Pats wouldn't make sense for Ayuk.
no, I'm saying the Ravens to run a Patriots type offense, a 2 tight end set.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I mean if he wants to get paid,
Him and DH running behind those tight ends.
he'll
bro?
definitely get paid if you go to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo,
Yeah.
I like Buffalo.
but they just signed Carter Samuel and
they may draft some players. I don't know. I think for Ayuk, like I said, I think his absence is going to speak more to him being there.
They gonna feel it.
You said on his IG, he said fireworks. Yeah, it should be because y'all paying me way less than the other guys.
They paid everybody else before him, and he's
consistently gotten better every season
every
too.
year.
Like, so
He said, "Remember who got y'all here."
he's been balling since they had Jimmy G. So any quarterback they put out there, he could be productive. So
All right, it looks like Detroit is keeping the same tandem together. All right, they signed.
St. Brown.
Yep, St. Brown to a 4-year, $120 million.
Yeah. Penei
And yep,
Just
Penei,
like that.
all offensive tackle to a 4-year, $112 million.
Right. All deserving. Both guys.
Yes.
I have nothing else to say. Both guys deserve every single penny.
And it
it
looked
versus
like
Green Bay for that division every year.
looked like they're working on a contract extension for golf too as well
Right.
into the next year. So hey, we're gonna see what's going on within the next couple days.
24 hours should be crazy.
24 hours, yes. I'll say a couple days too.
Are you
Whatever
ready
movements,
for-
trades after the first day of the NFL draft.